What a break that is. A hammer. First glance is it's not the worst split. It's also not as good as it probably deserves to be considering the quality of that break.
Yeah, he crunched those. And South Africans were a little bit excited because that 8-ball was moving.
The fact that you can see this red, which I wasn't sure of to start with, reds were an easier colour set than yellows, so the fact that you could get into reds makes a difference. It's actually a slightly better chance than I first thought it might be.
Yeah, and if you want to see how pool is played in different ways, you cannot get more different than Jeremiah Naidu and Tamsanqa Jabavu. Tamsanqa's so steady, really solid. That is a surprising miss. We've seen quite a lot of that this week. Pockets are not playing too kind with pace. You've got to be perfect.
Yeah, the pockets are played, the tables are played really nicely this week. Really have to be precise, especially when you're clipping balls down cushions, which it's been great to see. Obviously that one into the centre, which you've always got to respect the centres on pool tables.
So it brings to the table Mike King. We don't see too much of Mike King with the likes of Ultimate Pool and all the rest of it, but he's a stalwart of this England side and still such a super player. Hugely respected among the England team.
One tricky yellow. I think if you can get on the bottom one, you can easily get short position on the one above it. Even if he was to get land straight, I think there is enough room to play for it in left centre. Ideally, he wants to play for it in right centre. And that may be the worst possible angle. It looks like he's just off the wrong way. Could have done with stopping a few rolls less or coming through almost level with the yellow. Not quite flat on the cushion, but getting closer to it. So much so, he's going to change his route and go for the double.
Just to put it on everyone's radars, by the way. Well, King misses. Big chance for Tamsanqa Jabavu and South Africa. But yeah, just to put it on everyone's radars, the next frame is Shane Thompson versus Salo Dick.
Yeah, I actually saw Shane just before we went live there and mentioned that to him, because once the draw's been done, players can then see who they're playing. They don't know beforehand, and yeah, he very much heard Salo's call of pity for England when South Africa found out that's who they were playing.
God, I hope Salo beats him. I'm going to get in trouble with that later on. He's going to find me and he's going to hurt me.
Big visit to the table now for South Africa. Should get this frame on the board, but it's just never that easy. But if you can, the early jousting, it'll be all square. Stick with the team as long as you can. Get yourself in front.
Yeah, a bit of panic there from Tamsanqa as someone's phone went off and he was a little bit worried that was the shot clock, but no, we're all good. He's one of those who, as we say, is steady. He takes his time, gets down on the shot and makes sure, which actually isn't a terrible asset to have.
No, he's been very impressive this week, and that miss earlier on in his frame was actually very surprising. The level he's played this week.
The first time we've properly heard Salo Dick this morning. You will hear him. Oh, strongly. he needed to hold that, but...
Yeah, he played it off the thick side of the pocket on purpose, but yeah, it looks
I thought
Looks
he'd
a
missed
little,
it.
yeah.
I thought he'd missed it. That was
He was
why it
in
made the noise.
He was in complete control.
Very good from Tamsanka Jabavu. So Mike King has his chance, runs the ground, and Jabavu gets it done. It's 1-1.
Quite a muted celebration as well. I was expecting to have a bit more there from South Africa.